Hello, I'm Breck Bates and this is Cowboy Mortgage, brought to you by Electrum Financial. This is a channel for consumers to make better decisions when it comes to purchasing, refinancing a home, putting an insurance policy together. Maybe you're doing investments to add precious metals towards your portfolio. I'm here to help make that process easier for you. Today I'm going to cover a couple topics. This is specifically in regards to purchasing a home. These are questions that I get from consumers today, great questions I get that I think the general public would benefit from. Okay, first of all, closing costs. What are they? How do they work? What do I do? Okay, you're going to have closing costs and they're completely separate from your down payment. So you need to prepare and budget for this because you will have your down payment. You're also going to have closing costs. Closing costs on average are between $6,000 to $8,000. Okay, that's inclusive of property taxes, homeowners insurance, title work, cost of origination, and these are all built in to factor out that total amount. Okay, the $6,000 to $8,000 amount is really based off taxes. Okay, that'll help make it fluctuate. So we want to look at your area that you're looking to buy at because there's going to be a different percentage, different time frames because it's prorated, and we want to factor that in to help you budget properly. The ways to offset this expense, there's a couple ways. The first way is to ask your lender for a credit. Okay, this is a lender credit, and what that is, you're taking a little bit higher of a rate in exchange for a credit to absorb that cost. The best way is to request seller concessions into your purchase agreement. Okay, when you're writing that purchase offer, you're going to want to ask the seller for a percentage of your costs to be covered into closing. That way you can offset that expense and better leverage your financing. Okay, your realtor may not like this because they don't want to put that agreement together, but guess what? It really doesn't matter. You're the one that's buying the home. You're the one that's financing it. You get to call the shots. In today's market, we're moving towards a buyer's market because of how the economy is rolling, how everything's rolled out. Okay, rates have gone up. There's less demand. There's more inventory. So you get to call the shots when you sit down and buy the home. Ask for these concessions. It's money that you don't need to bring to the table. I'm going to explain this so it's super easy. It works in tiers. Okay, when you're doing conventional financing and it's based off down payment requirements, so if you're doing 10% or less for your down payment, conventional financing, you can ask for 3% of the purchase price towards your cost of closing. If you're putting down 10 to 25%, you can ask for 6%. And if you're doing anything more than 25%, you can ask for up to 9%. What does this mean? If you ask for these concessions, that means that you can ask for 3% of the purchase price total towards your total cost of closing. Let's say you only have $6,000 in closing costs and you have $8,000 in seller credits, seller concessions. You can take the rest of that money and buy your rate down into a better position, give you a lower payment, a lower interest rate, and overall a better financing package for your family moving forward. Okay, let's talk about government financing for a second. FHA and USDA, you can ask for up to 6% of the purchase price. VA financing, you ask for 4%. There's no down payment requirements on any of those government financing options. You can just straight up ask for that money and put it into your purchase agreement. If you are buying an investment home, you are not written off, okay? You have options to still ask for concessions. You can actually ask up to 2% of the purchase price towards your total cost of closing for your seller concessions, and I highly suggest that you do it because it's money that you'd be leaving on the table if you don't. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Breck Bates. If you have any other questions in regards to this, please call me 480-229-3536. Again, I'm with Cowboy Mortgage through Electrum Financial. Please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. I have much more information to come.